Bum, 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 bum. Ugh. Hi, hey, Jonah. Amish outlaws kept us waiting, huh? I'm not good at this, am I? So much for 3 times a week, eh? How are you all doing? Ugh. Sorry, I'm feeling kinda sick. So I apologize if I'm not all there, even less than normal. That's what I get for walking all around town in 31-degree weather. Alright. Shut up, Audacity. You can stop pretending that you're playing the actual game music. Nice. These are all supposed to be waving around, but I figured that OBS wouldn't be too fond of that. Anyway, let's play a detective winter game. Here. Ugh. Get us all in the winter mood. Remember this coming out in early access in, like, 2016? And I watched someone play the, like, first... Oh. The first bit that was in early access, but I don't actually know how it went. Hola, hey, Ceblo. How are you doing? Northern Quebec.
Bear sought information for a living. That is to say that ever since he returned from Korea, after having served with the armed forces, he had been working as a private investigator in Montreal. William Hamilton,
nice
a rich
mirror.
industrialist, had gotten in touch with him regarding a simple vandalism issue. Nothing to write home about. Not worth hiring a private eye either, just so he can drive for hours on rough roads. But that's how it had always been. The client pays, Carl gets it done.
You fool. You have given me control of a car. I'm terrified of driving. Let's do this.
Store. his client's business. Well, actually, the entire village had William Hamilton's name written all over it.
Gotta go fast. Can I honk? I can turn that off, but Huh?
Carl's military training had made him
Step
a
out of the
very
car.
punctual man.
Oh, no,
Being
I want to
late
keep
his
going.
meeting with Hamilton was out of the question.
No.
When the roads were bad, muddy, or snowed in, it was customary around these parts to close them off. But
No.
it was also customary to ignore those signs entirely and drive there anyway.
Let me back in.
Hamilton never mentioned a road blocking barrier. Why was it needed here in the back of beyond? That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise it.
How often does a road need to be closed to require picnic tables at its gate? 2 of them. Enough. Also, you left your car on. Ooh, aluminum can. At least that's what Fallout has trained me to expect. Let's go digging through the trash. This is my empty bottle. I'm a grade A detective. This is what it's like to be Canadian? Digging through trash? Leaving your car on, even though you're abandoning it? Let me take these fire starters, and whatever that was. Can I? Aw, man. Aw, man, invisible wall. I wanted to break my kneecaps. I'm minorly disappointed. But honestly, it's probably for the best. Can I get in the back of the car? Open up Chevrolet. What? What? Polaroid film. I thought that said paranoid. I'm not going to lie. Neat.
Hamilton never mentioned a road blocking
Okay, I can't get in the
barrier.
car. He starts talking.
Why was it needed here
no.
in the back of beyond? That would,
My
however,
head.
be a mystery
I can't.
for another day.
My
Carl
neck
had
doesn't
waited
work.
long enough for someone to come and raise it.
All right. Talking sequences fuck with your neck. Let me in. Ring a ding. Ring.
Hamilton no doubt knew who managed the barrier. Carl wanted to give him a call, but that would have been too easy though, as sure enough, the line was acting up.
Dang it. 1 second. Boop. Controls. I normally like high sensitivity, but that's a bit too high for me. That's a bit better. I'm going to read this. Manistan. It will be good. Okay. Oh boy. Northern Quebec and its inexhaustible resources. The province of Quebec sits on an inexhaustible abundance of natural resources. Why not take advantage of this? Our valuable minerals could travel the world and reach places as far as Dallas, USA. Get involved and invest now. Quebec's economic might will be awakened. At the heart of the wilderness, the north is swarming with wolves, caribous, bears, partridges, foxes, snowy owls, and hordes of other majestic creatures that are every bit the equals of Africa's wildlife. We are the Africa of America. Come discover the North and experience a genuine white jungle. Oh boy. County of Manistan and its people wish to see you very soon. Soon. Neat. I would, not call Quebec the Africa of America.
Still not a soul in sight. There was no point in waiting any longer. Carl had to figure this one out by himself. Hamilton is waiting for Carl in the general store. It was time for him to get down to business.
All right, Carl. Now put me back in control. I'm gonna tear shit up. Can I change to the...
William Hamilton enjoyed a lavish country house built in the very heart of the northern forests, not too far from here. Carl was dying to stretch his legs.
You just
but
got
he
out
had
of the
to stay
car.
Focused on the task at hand.
Can I get out of the car while it's going? No.
The local
Dang.
populace was divided when it came to the affluent man. Some saw a wealthy philanthropist dedicated to improving the region's economy. others, and aging English.
Nice sights. I'm
would
going
do
to completely take
anything
my
to
eyes off
further
the
his
road. What?
fortunes. And those ones hated him enough to go on about scheming
What?
against him.
Oh God, my neck. Ah!
Hamilton had recently acquired a few local businesses, but the last straw was the reopening of a mine.
This'll
which
do.
gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the Cree people.
It's really cool and all. But I just broke my neck. Oh, what's that? Oh shit, trash. Yeah, that's Carl's
These
favorite thing.
circumstances, Carl reckoned that a good number of people must be feeling compelled to oppose Hamilton in one way or another.
Let me out.
So far, only the industrialist's house had been a target, but soon enough, Carl thought, the target would become the man himself.
Get up, Carl. Let me out. I can't leave. I'm going to dig through people's trash if I can't get out of the car, Carl. I suppose it is in the name. Farewell, my love. We'll find more elsewhere. There's probably a town with dumpsters in it. Looking forward to that. Am I out of range? Dang. Oh! Not my fault. I will not be held liable for this. A few hours later. Sorry, I was taking a drink and now I'm dying.
Carl needed to get out
Oh
of there.
shit.
The
I'm
cold
actually
and
dying.
The pain required urgent care.
Eh. Well, it's good that it reminded me that this is not the long dark. Hey buddy, are you okay?
The driver had taken off. It was still best to check it out and leave nothing to chance. Carl needed help.
I'm taking all of your stuff. I'm taking this photo too. I don't know why. Well, he's probably a zombie. Ooh,
Complaining was not in Carl's nature.
give me that.
It would take more than light injuries to interrupt his investigation.
My brain. How do I use this? Equipment, no. Consumable. First aid kit. Huh.
This deep in the country, his last hope was to find an abandoned garage or a farm by the roadside.
But like
His
this
life
one?
depended on it.
It's right there. South of Atamipek. Alright, let's break in. Heat sources prevent Carl from freezing to death and save the game. This is the long dark.
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
I'm working on it. I'm taking these chains. Fire starter, matches. I can't take that apparently, even though that would probably be very good at starting a fire. I'm dying. Who? Can I take these survival rations? No. I'm under stress. Yeah. Oh, I need wood. I'm working on it, Carl. Chill. Actually, don't do that. Do the exact opposite of that. Give me this. Come on, log. Save me. Whew. Oh, hey, we can get some tea while we're here. Alright, so I've saved us from dying. This is definitely not what I was expecting when I decided to play a detective game. But it'll work. Close the door. Look closed. Oh, okay. That was weird.
Carl's scout
Oh.
training was buried deep in his memory. What do you need again to start a fire?
We already did that. Don't worry about it, Carl. I'm taking a log for later. We just shoved that down my pants. Hello? Anybody in this tower? Or anything I can shove in my... Nope. Not even anything to steal. That looks like death. Good thing I can't accidentally jump into it like I was definitely going to try and do. Your reign of terror ends here, Ali. Only if I freeze to death. Which I won't, because I'm a genius. How are you, Rumu? Let me in. I need to not freeze to death like I said I was going to. Whew. Let's try and recover our stress. Anything I can shove in my... Nope. Exactly. Load shotgun. Ah, dang. Rumu's on the warpath. Well, my car's fucked. Definitely wasn't my fault. Hopefully the insurance company buys that. Excuse me. Pretty good, my dude, but you won't be in a few seconds. Bring it on. This is Kona territory. Only one letter away from real American hours. Car stuck in the snowed gap. Wait, how can I get this out? Can I pull the car? Oh. Why? All right. Is that okay? I guess that works. Should have switched to Geico. In the 60s. Awesome. Gonna call the BBR police. No. Turn my radio back on. Away we go.
Now wasn't a good time to wonder about. Hamilton was still out there.
This is the perfect time to wonder about Carl. See, definitely wasn't my fault for breaking my neck and not looking at the road at all. That guy had it coming. I thought that was a person, but it was just a signpost.
A few acres of untouched forest, bellowing caribou, everlasting snow, and undefiled lakes. The Manistan region was no tourist hub. It was said to have been populated for millennia by Cree people, and ever since the industrial era, by the metal mining industry.
Wait a second. I spotted your mailbox. Loading screen. Let me through. Beep, beep. Hot. Damn it.
Carl's military training had made him a very punctual man. Being late to his meeting with Hamilton was out of the question.
No, let me explore.
To stretch his legs.
God.
But he had to stay focused on the task at hand.
Damn it. Fine. Jeez, back to the road. Can't even crash into someone's front lawn. Someone call the BVR police. There he is. He's the Binderman.
The truck was running on fumes. Good thing that the general store was close by.
Oh, hey, that made me feel better. What's this game? This is Kona. I was going to say K-Kona. I've been on Twitch too much. It's a detective survival game. Hi, hello, Freddy. I had to double check to make sure I wasn't playing Long Dark there for a second. I am definitely going to loot this building for all it's worth. The general store.
Monks wouldn't surrender their divine nectar soon.
Why are you leaving?
They had to be switched on from inside the store.
Carl! Turn your car off when you're trying to put gasoline in! You actual madman.
Something fell to the bottom of the box.
Ooh, what's in here?
The milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottle. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit.
Huh.
Carl had no trouble recognizing his employer. He had been killed. There was no need to be a detective to figure that out. But only a detective could have noticed that the killer had to have been very close, that the fatal blow had been given before the victim even realized.
This handprint. Let me... Oh boy, I have to change. Film. Boop. Graphics are beautiful. They are, really. And it can be even nicer, too, but I had to turn it down so that the screen didn't explode. Although I did apply a reshade on my end. A custom reshade, which probably makes it look a bit nicer. Mysterious unbranded cans. Let me eat these mysterious goods and definitely never get botulism. Oh shit, that Coca-Cola? No, it's Kona-Cola, my mistake.
Carl felt a chill down his spine and had a terrifying realization. If Hamilton was dead, then who was going to pay him?
The general store, obviously. What's this?
What could be inside that envelope?
Mr.
Carl was taken
Jeanvaux,
aback.
Montreal.
He knew this address. It was said to be the address of the P.O. box for the Canadian Secret Service.
Oh shit, spies. Now, let me out. Excuse me, sir. I can't jump. I wanted to jump over his corpse. That definitely would not have been disrespectful. What's this? Hello? This place is a mess. Wow. Very astute, detective. Ate too many of these in Korea. But beef jerky? Get some food, man.
An explosion suddenly occurred outside.
We're under attack. I can't see anything now. Ding. 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 Fine. I'll get my money some way or another. Oh boy.
Carl knew that Gilles Lachance was in charge of the general store. That made him one of Hamilton's employees. A very angry employee, as Carl could plainly see.
Note from Gilles. Note, Hamilton, I have a frog in my throat. When people have a frog in their throat, they do not take risks by going to work. Customers could catch it, right? I'm a wise man. Not to worry, I will have a nice doctor's note, which I'm going out to get right now. Sadly, in the meantime, I will have to close down the shop. Unless you would like to come fill in for me. Wouldn't dare advise you, after all. You must know how it's done, since it's yours now. With kind regards, your dedicated manager, Gilles. He doesn't sound very happy. Turn on the pump. Turn on. Okay, fine. I'm going to have to go fix this power being out problem, aren't I? Demons? Zombies? Electricity turned off. Wow. You're not wrong. Alright, let me out.
Maintaining his composure, Carl recalled something from his military training. Wolves always stay away from populated areas. Wait, was it about bears?
Bear wolves. Also, strange crystals.
Carl was used to strange phenomena, but a chunk of ice like this, as if an iceberg came out of the ground, that was a first. The Polaroid, Carl's long-standing and faithful ally, had seen a share of husbands caught red-handed cheating. There's always something out there waiting to be snapped away.
Shake it for me. SCP. Whoa, 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 wait.
Carl found a surprise at every turn. Was the camera faulty, or was it a possible lead?
Yeah. What the fuck was that? So, these things are apparently glowy in pictures. This really is SCP time. Wasn't expecting that. Let me dig through the trash. Let me in. Ow! Let it be known you're nothing more than a brigand, a robber, a garbage hoarder, a viper, a lech,
Seems like
leech.
some villagers barely tolerated each other.
That's pretty normal. A monster. You're holding a knife in my throat. Too bad for me, but... And then he died. Alright, what blew the fuck up? Oh, hey, fireplace. Taking another log. I need more wood in my pants. Let me in. Unlock. I need a key. Or... I could use that log I just got and destroy everything in my way. Watch Gridiron Heights. I have never heard of it. Alrighty, I need to go find a key. At least the radio's still working. General store also serves as a post office. Nice. I've already read the flyer. Alright, keys. Duct tape. What's this? Customer credit.
According to that log, it seemed like the whole village owed some money to the general store. Carl was far more interested in the bunch of nearby addresses he had just gotten his hands on, though.
I'll go rob all their houses here momentarily. Watch Gridiron Heights for the rest of your life. Get a tattoo of a man. I've still never heard of it. I don't even know what you're talking about. I will get a tattoo of it, though. If I ever get a tattoo. I can promise you that. Alright, who blew up? A microphone with a light bulb attached. Ooh, gimme. Give to me. Give me that. I honestly don't know where I'm keeping all this. At least all the radios work. Ooh. The cleanest spot in the area, the cleaning shelf. Honestly, not normal. Normally the cleaning shelf is disgusting. Alright, why did I break in here? Just to steal a bunch of just random garbage? Disgusting. Oh. At least we know it's fragile. It is, indeed, fragile. Rice Crunchies. There really was no point in me coming in here, was there? Ow, my head. I keep hitting it on the door. All I want for Christmas is a Desolate Hope stream. You'll get it one day. What exploded? Hello? Well, I guess I'm wandering into the woods. This is safe.
Carl felt that the store and its surroundings still held their secrets, and he didn't like to miss out.
Are you telling me I shouldn't go this way? Fine. I am taking a picture. Okay, fine. I guess I'm not taking a picture of that. It won't let me back to the store. Let's go find a fuse box. Whew. Maybe it's inside. Ow!
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
That.
The note explained that the garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
Okay.
The note explained that the garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
This looks nice. It does look nice. Electricity from generator. The generator won't work. I can't look. Oh.
Carl was no electrician, but he could identify a wiring problem when he saw one.
I did it. Electricity turned off. No, it's not. Oh. That's where it's going to. Alright, well. Oh, now I can. Will you work now? Thank you. Let me close this behind me. Close. There you go. Alright. Back to ransacking the store. Broken clock, how convenient. It'll be correct in a couple hours. No thanks, I prefer my beer cold. I imagine it's very cold at this point, honestly. Get out of my way, I want this. Give. Alright, now the pumps are activated. Let's call the
The
police.
snowstorm pummeled everything in its path. Carl was not surprised when he heard no tone.
17. Sale. Hey! Money that I'm not taking, because I'm not a thief, but I am stealing the key. Because I'm not a thief. Although I am going to commit a federal crime, at least in the United States. It's probably a crime to steal people's mail in Canada as well. But I'm about to do it. I have a post key, but I have literally no... I apparently don't want to do that. Change the price, 2 numbers minimum. Oh, I did this. Thanks. Secretary wouldn't be in luxury here. Yeah, we already read all this. They're very, very proud of their place.
A nice picture of the Magasin Lachance store, seemingly taken the day it was first opened. It feels frozen in time, from an era long forgotten.
The general
Jumping
store.
from that height was akin to tempting death. Perhaps that man on the snowmobile had seen enough of this world already.
He's probably fine.
Amateur hunters showing some pride at having killed a nice pelted beast. With men like this roaming the area, wolves would become extinct within 10 years, Carl thought.
Then they did. Didn't even travel half the province of Quebec to come here. Where am I? I know I'm in Quebec, but where in Quebec? I want the kitty toilet paper. I really want that. Was that all I needed? I have a post key that I apparently don't care about. Alright, well. Let's not turn our car off. And get some gas. This is safe. Put that away. Awesome. Just get your gas. That seems to be all I needed. That was a good idea.
Carl knew straight away where to find the infuriated Gilles Lachance. Any good investigation would have to start there.
I guess I'm hunting for this Gilles Lachance. Somewhere. He's quick. He is quick. I don't know why I even needed to stop for gas. Is this where I need to go? Go? Come on, you can make it, car. Forward. Why can't I go there? I guess he doesn't want to drive off-road. After this loading screen is done, we're about to drive off-road. I was going to... Oh, here we go. A coward. You're a coward, Carl. SMH. beep, beep. The blaze. This is not where I need to go. I'm going to break in anyway. This guy never turns his car off. No wonder he didn't need more
A
gas.
wintry atmosphere surrounded the house. The soundlessness of the area suggested it was empty. When finding a boot, one wonders what became of the foot.
They ate it. I'm breaking in. Oh, hey. It's the thumbnail. I don't have a wire. I am stealing all of your garbage, though. Someone ran out of time packing his luggage. Ooh. Is there a way for me to check my temperature? No.
Money in a jar. What a shame. Carl would have loved cookies.
Take the money. Buy cookies. Surprised YouTube didn't destroy us. I told you it wasn't going to, my dude. Hawaiian Cafe. Not big on coffee, so I don't know how that ranks on the pool of coffee. I've acquired cigarettes. I will steal those, apparently. I'm a real bad looter.
A pay stub for some undoubtedly harsh lumberjack work. Alexandre Blais felled trees and chopped woods for Cloutier et Fils.
Good for the lumberjackman. I'm here to eat your food. I got my beer finally, and my steak. I'll steal your food, but I won't take anything from the abandoned general store. Oh no.
The picture had been taken inside the house. It was the same wallpaper. Judging by the smiles, nobody suspected the impending misfortunes.
And then they all died. This guy's a really good
Little
detective.
Martin Blais with a family member. There was some resemblance between them, and Carl took note of the sense of bonding and pride they projected.
The bulb is burned out. Can I take the bulb? No. Can't even jump indoors. Ooh, I'm taking your painkillers. In the dark, it is recommended to use a flashlight or a lantern. Wow. Even though I can see just fine. Because there's an open window that projects so much light in here. Bit of reading to pass the time. Okay, nothing of value. Ow, my head. I keep bumping on it and everything. I can't turn it on, but I want to listen to your music. Even though that'd probably get my stuff copyrighted. That's fine. Not gonna make any money anyway. New journal entry. I'll check those eventually when I learn how. Which will be never. Going to steal this kid's drawing. It's Slender Man. I thought we were done with you. Be back for another swirly.
A window left open in that weather? Perhaps something had to be watched.
Slender Man, obviously. Keep an eye out for him. Only the tormented mind smoke in bed. Or addicts. They do that too. Too spooky. Taking your diary. If you're the worst for Alexandre. He hardly gets any sleep. Thought it was the work, but it seems to be far worse than that. From dusk till dawn, he stares into the void. He barely speaks to me. His son asked him to play the ball, and he didn't say a word. And that way, he asked to glance at the window. Last night, I heard him mumble in his sleep. He's coming, he murmured. I don't know why, but those words left a deep impression on me. He woke up shortly after, covered in sweat. He couldn't remember his dream, obviously. He didn't go back to sleep after that, chain-smoking the night away over the window. He told me to pack my things this morning. Wonder why. Does he himself know? We're waiting, but for what? I think I feel dread. It is demons. I was trying to change the page and I put it away. It's gone forever. We'll never know what she was talking about. Well, they're gone, so I guess this entire house is... Slenderman! Get out of here. Little shits opening fridges. I spilled the orange juice. I'm taking this job's
The
drawing.
spirograph amused Carl. It was a nice modern toy, aside from being repetitive by nature and completely useless. Still, it found its way into many Quebecois homes.
I can relate to to that thing. Oh. Furniture has been moved several times, and no one's bothered to just lift it. All right. I stole their food. And their beer. And their cigarettes. And established that we're fighting Slender Man again. I see you out there. No, I don't, but I'll find you out there. This is locked. Ow. Give me that. Ah.
Carl's big fingers prevented him from reaching the key.
He just called me fat. He's not wrong. How do I make steak? Inventory. Oh, I'm quite heavy.
Carl's big fingers
What
prevented
is that?
him from reaching the key.
I need a magnet. I need a magnet. Hello? No. Let me get, grab a log. Shove another. My inventory is full. Need to get some of this shit out of my pants. Alright, Car, you can have some of these logs. I finally run out of room for wood in my pants. Knew it would happen one day. Ooh, another. Ooh, another. Ooh. Alright. Well, I have way too much wood now. There we go. Nice. Now that I've established that wood is functionally infinite. Oh. My sweet Marie. Please excuse my handwriting. I'm in a hurry. I have to leave for North Manistan with Mom and Mrs. Roy, as they say it's far too dangerous around here these days. I don't know much about what's going on, because Mom won't tell me anything in an attempt to reassure me, but all I know is she has the exact same expression on her face as when I startle her. Dad and Mr. Roy aren't coming because they have gone to get Mr. LaChance. They're real heroes. My grandmother lives in a very big house in North Manistan. You would be welcome there. I must go now, quite literally. Your friend, Martin. So, Martin is the kid. Oh, hey.
The key, which seemed to be meant for a padlock, bore an inscription reading Cloutier et Fils. A company name. Better keep an eye open. Businesses weren't exactly numerous around these parts.
I still need a Mac.
Fingers
I know
prevented him
I'm
from reaching
fat.
the key.
Stop making fun of me, Carl. Making fun of you? I don't know how it works. Alright, we need a magnet.
Money in a jar.
Still don't want the money.
Carl would have loved cookies.
Magnet. Magnet. Let's crab walk our way to victory. Magnet. I'm ready to fight something, apparently. Either that or I'm cold. Both. Take the sausage. Alright. That's not safe. I can just kick that shit over. Get out of my way. Magnet. Évidence. Le jeu de détective. Impossible creation for mechanical drawing toy. You don't know that. Maybe he's really talented, okay?
A window left open in that weather?
Okay, I can't close the
Perhaps
window.
something had to be watched.
I don't think they have a magnet here. Bummer. Alright, I guess that's it for this house. I'm done looting the joint. At least I'll turn lights off when I leave. I won't turn my car off. I'll turn off the light. I'm a polite thief, okay? Gotta save electricity. Alrighty, away we go. Off to our next loot basket. Loot box. Houses are basically loot boxes if you're a thief, if you think about it. Wait a minute. I can go back to those houses that I was forced to not go to. Away we go! To glory and wealth. Or this place, which I probably need that key for. Because this definitely looks like it's a lumberjack area. Yeah, it is. You can barely see it through the loading screen. Beep beep. The woodlots. Welcome. Perfect parking. What did you say?
Small but cozy. The perfect place to warm up. It was a typical shack, just like the ones you hear about in Quebecois legends. Local lumberjacks used it to rest and twice a day eat up their pea soup.
I win. They should have put a carpet here. Nah, who needs those? Alright, give me a log. And a weapon.
Axe. Not too shabby. Carl felt he needed to protect himself.
Let me in. Now I'm not just a thief. Dangerous thief. They really should not have given this to me. Now no window can stop me. Okay, apparently that one will because it's axe-proof. One step below bulletproof, but it'll work. Eh. Eh. Face me, demon. I hear you lurking in the snow. We're going Yeti hunting. Let's go, boys! Yeah! That's the call of the Yeti. I'm making him think that I am one of his own. To lure him into a false sense of security. So I can kick his ass. Skin him. Skin his ass. My prey. It isn't a Yeti. But it'll do! Fight me!
Carl never thought he would be dancing with the wolves.
Come back here, coward!
Someone had been practicing with a crossbow. The best way to hunt caribou. All the same, this bolt has something odd. Something shiny about it.
Yeah, it's, on fire. Don't mind me, I'm just figuring out which button my axe is.
Carl, ever diligent in his work, always carried his log on him,
Don't mind me.
in which he scribbled down thoughts and leads alike during the
Heck it.
course
Give me
of
the
his
hatchet.
investigations.
Ooh. Matches. The magnet. My stake now. Bitch!
Carl never thought he would be dancing with the wolves.
Shouldn't have stayed, wolf. He went this way. I need a third to make the sacrifice complete. The Yeti summoning ritual. Carl hungers for Yeti ass flesh. And this wolf will provide me with it. Where'd you go, puppy? The thought occurs that it is the middle of... Oh, no. Wait. Okay, they don't go away. The thought occurs that it is the middle of winter, and I can just follow his... That's backwards, unless he's pulling a Hermes. This is not the way he went. Actually, he didn't leave any prints. Dang. Or maybe these are the Yeti feet. Yeti. Yeti went this way. I can smell it. By smell it, I mean definitely see his tracks. Coming for that ass.
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
Suck it up, Carl. You'll survive.
The flames won't grow without some help.
I know.
Other materials were required.
There's the materials. Break the box. I cannot break the box. Chop down the tree. Dang. Well. Back to Yeti tracking, I suppose. Should have brought a piece of wood with me. This is a grade A bad idea. I think the car is vaguely in that direction. I will find this Yeti, though. Ooh. Give me that. Ah. Now I won't die. Like I was actually about to do. Whew. Warm up. Good thing I don't need to eat. Don't know what I'm doing with all this steak, though. Alright. Continue the chase. Aha. What? Oh. I thought the Yeti decided to fly off with its wings. Because they have those, you know. Ooh. Hey! Get over here. Oh man, I can't take the shovel? Take more matches, though. Fight me, wolf. Another magnet. I guess I don't need a second magnet. Yeti feet end here. Our hunt is ended. Maybe that was a Yeti in the shape of a wolf. Where'd it go? Yeti! Oh, that looks safe. I'm definitely not going that way. I should really go back to my car, honestly. This joke's gone on long enough. Let's get back to the car before I actually fucking die. That was fun. Let's ruin our lungs by sprinting through the winter. We definitely won't get any horrible diseases from this. Is that a bug or a bird? Maybe a squirrel. One way or another. I didn't like the noises it was making. And I will punish it. Let's just cut through here. I thought that log on the left was another figure in the distance, and I was actually about to go Yeti hunting. Well, anyway. Was Let's get inside the house to warm up for a second. Let me in. Ah. Good to see you haven't burned the entire place down yet. Alrighty, now let's see what we actually needed to do here. He's gotta be out there. Get in the car. We'll find the Yeti later. Do I have a gasometer? I do. I'm empty. Wait. No, there it is. It's on the other side. I'm actually completely full. I sometimes mistake completely full and none at all. Very easy mistakes. Oh. Occurs to me in my inability to drive off the road. Let's do a 1,000,000-point turn here real quick. I'm coming to steal your shit. Detectives here. Knock, knock. Give me your diaries. I need your information. It's important for my investigation.
Welcome to Alibaba's Cave, Lumberjack Edition.
Yes!
Surely Carl would find something worth his time
It'd
in
be
here.
too cumbersome to carry around. I'm carrying 4 pieces of wood in my pants. I can carry a chainsaw. Coward. Taking these flares. And these Polaroid. Ooh, matches. Aha, a diary. To Paul and Jean-Pierre. Don't forget to return the key to the cabin if you have to use it. Thank you. Your supervisor. P.S. The next bus for Shibugamo will be October 12th. Next one is 2 weeks later. Neat. I'm taking your key to the cabin. Have I acquired? Oh, that's a lantern I actually want. That was a really bad idea. I didn't explode, so it all worked out. Whew. All right, let's put the wood in. Let's put the meat in the back of the truck. And the lantern. Deal with all that later. All right. I'm going to assume that the other path is the way to the forest cabin, which I have now acquired the key to. I kind of miss Carl's narration. I feel lonely without his voice. Oh, look at all my wood. Where's my lantern? Oh, yeah, road. I forget a lot. Beep, beep. Come on, it's just some snow. Drive faster, Carl. Hello, log. Logus. Logi. Logi? Oh, hey, another glowing crossbow bolt.
The crossbow bolts had the same origin. Carl was sure of it. Who was it? And more importantly, what was being hunted like this?
It's the Yeti. I already told you. You know why we're here, Carl. Don't pretend you don't. Hello?
Without a single window to brighten things up, the inside of the cabin was almost pitch black. Beware of close encounters of meat and furniture.
Ugh. Now that's real horror. Ooh, a log. I needed it to fill the space in my pants. Not close to run out of food. Ooh, carrots and potatoes. I'm not making stew, though. I'm no chef. No goodies. Suitcase with clean clothes. Beer? No. I only steal some beer, not all of it. Ooh.
Solitaire. A card game only hermits can truly enjoy. Carl felt depressed at the thought of playing this.
I actually don't know how to play solitaire. I know how to play spider solitaire. I don't know if they're any different. But I'm going to imagine that they are for the sake of this argument. Alright, what do you have? Ah! That'll help me if I'm ever bad at fighting. I still don't know which button the axe is. Wolves. No, they haven't decided to ambush me this time. Any trash? Yes. Who would throw this away? Ew. My domain. I'm taking the steak and these beers. There ain't no wolves to stop. Wolves! The Yeti. Away we go! Acquired the scent again. There! Wolves! Wolves! Prepare yourselves, foul beasts!
Carl never thought he
Suck
would
at
be
fighting.
dancing with the wolves.
Didn't stand a chance. At this point, I'm just a nuisance to nature. I'm just running around in the wilderness slaying random wolves. I'm going to jump in the water. That's a bad idea. Get out of the water. I'm dying. Whew. Make sure we get my trophy in the picture here. Nice. I'll be one to remember. Actually, I think I need to keep going this way. Follow the tracks. See where they lead you. Into the distance. The other wolf ran this way. He might want vengeance for the slaying of his friend. I'll claim his head too. Gonna slay a Yeti. A couple wolves are no match for. Oh hey.
Carl wondered
I'm
how long
dying
he would have
from
to
the
endure
cold.
this skin-stinging cold.
I can do nothing with this. I need a crowbar. Crowbar. Gruber. I actually need to get back to my car. I'm going to die! Because I decided to go hopping in puddles in the middle of the winter. I am not a smart man. It's cold. Yetis. Hopefully I don't die on the way back. I probably will. I can feel my brain freezing. Curse my impulsive Yeti hunting. I am going to die for my sins. That's an invisible wall. Where's the house? This was a mistake. Ah, there it is. Would have been much smarter of me to find... I'm going to die. Would have been much smarter of me to find the tracks and just follow them backwards. But that would have taken forethought, and I have none of that, apparently. Let me in. Huh. Alright, let's start a fire. Ha! I actually was almost dead. Alright, we need to go find some actual houses. I hope we get a glowing crossbow. Make our hunt that much easier. Then again, only cowards use crossbows. Real men fight with hatchets. That's what I learned in Yeti hunting school. Yes, there's a school for that. Oh, God. I'm definitely not going to be liable for that crash earlier. Insurance can't prove a thing. There's no one around to tell the tale. Apparently I crashed into a ghost that doesn't bleed. Beep, beep. That made me feel better. Coming through. I am definitely going to crash as soon as this loading screen ends. I'm in oh. Aw, man. Dang. Guess I'm going around. The bush. Do I need to gas? Do I know I'm on the wrong side, but do I need gas? No, I can't even interact with it. I don't need to be here. Ah, that's milk. How is this not frozen? Whatever. I'm gonna go break into that house that they wouldn't let me earlier. And away we go! Whew.
Carl felt that the store and its surroundings still held their secrets, and he didn't like to miss out.
Alright, Carl.
That had to be the worst parking job ever. Who was Carl to judge, though? It may be customary to park like that around these parts, or not.
It is now. Let me in. Fine. I'm not gonna even bother trying that door. Probably locked. After all. Alright, the store and its surroundings still hold their secrets, apparently. Let's figure out what those are. Are you a secret? No, you're just shiny. The shiny shit shack. I see, I see. Can I kill the ice? No. Maybe I can turn on the garage. Is that on? Come on. Our garage is on now. Ah, there we go. Maybe there's something in here that we needed power to see. Hello? Activate lift. Carl, you're... Oh my God.
At long last, the crowbar was within Carl's grasp. Surely it would come in handy at some point.
Time to go free the world. Beautiful. Is that all I needed? Tell me, Carl, I'm gonna run off into the woods if you don't tell me.
Carl was beginning to know the store and its surroundings like the back of his hand. The seeker had sought.
Nice. I'm going to assume that means that there's nothing left. And if that's the case, I'm gonna go break into that other house we were talking about. The one that Carl was like, I'm a punctual man. I don't like to be late. But it didn't matter because his employer is dead. Which he seemed remarkably unfazed by. Main problem was that, he wasn't going to get paid. Do I need to... I can't. Maybe once I park? Okay. Do I need... Oh. Alright. Just checking to make sure that filling up was actually what I wanted stress to do, and I didn't want to reduce it. Oh, solved that problem. Alright, where are these? There's one. My next target. This is how one drives. It is customary. Hello. I am friendly. Oh. LeChance.
Carl
LeChance.
was becoming increasingly convinced that this was not normal hunting. The game that was being tracked was fearsome.
The
So
Yeti.
much so that the hunter
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
didn't dare approach it. What could it be?
The Yeti. It's real. I knew it was real. There's no trash in their trash can. What the hell? I'll be right with you. I need to rob this house first. Whoa!
The air was freezing, right down to the bone.
Turn you on? Yo!
Was that the Lord Almighty's doing? A huge block of unnatural,
My
glowy ice had
eyes!
swallowed that poor woman's body. What sort of supernatural force could have conjured this?
She has been obliterated. Also, I'm a demon, apparently. Hi.
Something was hidden under the stairs.
This is normal. I'll leave the radio on. I'm just a spooky demon, I guess.
The man grabbed his rifle. Carl felt a sense of dread in him.
You coming to kill me? Sirs?
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling down lately.
Well, at least he didn't shoot her like I was afraid was about to happen. Calm down, you're a spectral
It seemed
demon
like
now.
secrecy was commonplace in this house.
What are you hiding? It's mine now.
Carl felt the cold slowly dissipate and was brought back to reality.
Huh.
Giselle was now only ice, and all that was left of her voice was a diary. She confided in this diary, amongst other things, the tragic story of a young woman, a victim. Was this what she was hiding?
September. Mother once told me when I first met Gilles that I hadn't picked the brightest bulb of the lot. As the years fly by, I'm seeing the truth of her words. Always trust your mother's wisdom. That blackmailing scheme is a prime example of Gilles' brightness. He's like a small dog, thinks bigger than he actually is. He growls, genuinely thinking he's scary, but everyone knows he can be pushed aside with just a little kick. He truly believes he can blackmail Hamilton, the big boss himself. It's gonna be a long time in hell before my poor Gilles can manage to pull off such a feat. After all, Hamilton's a rich, learned, and influential man. Not only is that blackmailing idea bad to begin with, let's be honest, Gilles is way out of his league. But Gilles doesn't even know how he's actually going to carry this out. I don't even think he ever would. He's just throwing random threats out loud in the kitchen. He says he'll do it eventually, but I know better. Successfully blackmailing requires masterful cunning, and Gilles is a master of nothing. He's a slave and forever will be. I often look at that safe he keeps hidden in the fake wall, in which he stores all these incriminating documents he intends to use. And I just can't come to grips with the sheer ridiculousness of the whole thing. Sounds like he sucks. Oh my god, there's more. October. Gilles has trouble sleeping. He'll flail his arms and legs in his sleep. I told him this blackmail business would be hard on him, but that's the problem with idiots. They always think they're the smartest person around, no matter how hard you try to shake them. Hamilton will find out, and then we're done for. We'll have to move to Valdor, and live with a small fry. I'm shaking as I'm writing this. I cannot believe I have taken part in this tragedy. I haven't done anything. Whoops. Why do I feel so guilty? Poor girl, she was so young. Oh boy. It is true that Hamilton would still have to figure out the combination of the safe where everything is hidden. Only problem is Gilles himself tends to forget the combination. He has a trick to help him remember. His father's first initial followed by 3 numbers. I had to engrave behind his pendant. Who could possibly have a hard time remembering 3 simple numbers but my Gilles? And that's the end of the book. So, if we want to steal this man's secrets, which we do, obviously that's why we're here, we need a pendant and his father's name. Much nicer. The unpacked boxes suggests they just moved here. Looks like they were repainting the whole house. And then they died in ice. Also, that guy was suffering from the exact same shit that the other guy was dealing with.
Looks like the holes in that puzzle are there to stay.
I'm not solving it. Can't make me. I'm not here to solve your puzzles. Not this time. What is that? Sugar. That's sugar. Litten. Is that tea? That's lit. Ton. I'm a comedian sometimes. Excuse me, ma'am. Fine. Safety for... safety?
The
I don't
pot
get...
was cold, and the stew inside wasn't cooked.
That's a
It's
true
likely that
tragedy.
poor Giselle was slow cooking it before she got snapped. What a waste.
Yeah. How could she not finish cooking before she died? How inconsiderate of her.
Ah, moving. What a pleasant activity.
Is it?
Of course, you'll find the record player only to find the records weeks later in some random box.
That is true. Founded by Bertrand
The general
Lechance.
store, along with several more infrastructures in the area, had been acquired by wealthy industrialist William J. Hamilton. Perhaps the village should be rechristened Hamiltown.
Alright, so B. Founded more than 20 years ago, the general store, better known as Chez Lechance, is one of Manistan's economic mainstays. Since the passing of its aged owner, however, business wasn't as blooming as it once was. Gilles Lechance, inheritor of the humble establishment, had no choice but to sell everything to William Hamilton, the rich and famous businessman who sparked a major controversy last year when he announced the reopening and expansion of his copper mine. As of now, operations at the general store are expected to remain unchanged, despite the change of hands. Gilles Lechance still holds Helms, the register. All right. So, B.
Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachausses had just moved in.
Lachausses. Turn the frame. Whoa! 1948. 1948. 3 numbers.
Carl had seen that kind of safe before. With its double-layered security system blending letters and numbers, its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar.
1 9 4. This is 1948, right? Yes. All right, B. 948. All right, I'm going to assume that that is not actually what I need. And that was just
A
there
mess.
to...
Clearly, there was some major revamping work underway here. The place looked barely habitable.
Jeez.
A nice white coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days.
Or not. I'm taking your camera film. You don't need it, obviously, ma'am.
Many boxes scattered about.
They are still
Carl
scattered
didn't
about.
need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachausses had just moved in.
Lachance.
Beautiful portrait of Gilles and Giselle, bound together by the chains of conventional love.
Box of Harlequin novels. Neat.
A nice white coating would restore the room
Yeah,
to
I
its
know.
charm of olden days.
All right, so I need... Wait. Don't I have... a pin? Do I have a pendant? Feel like I do. No. No, I do not. I thought I acquired a pendant. Well, anyway. It does, no. No. Stop. Give me equipment. Hatchet. There we go. Oh. Dang. I was hoping it'd be in there. Well, either we could brute force our way through that, which, I frankly don't have time to do. Or we have to do some more hunting. Time to see what's down here. Hello, giant hole in the ground. I'm going to jump down, you and I. Eastern Cavern. Aw, dang. It's filled in. They're gonna give me dynamite? The fools. They think I'll use it to clear that path, but it'll be used for my Yeti hunting exploits. Yeti! Face me. Oh, get up there. There we go. Time to keep moving. Find our way back to that other house that we were trying to loot, but we're not allowed to. We'll get there eventually. After we make like a million more pit stops, that is. What's that? Ah! I'm fine. Is this the place I was trying to rob? I don't remember at this point. It's been a minute. Hey, here we are. The bida. Turn that back on. Apparently turning on and off off and on your radio is a good way to change the song. I'm coming in. I can't see, apparently. Not got anything for me? An empty bottle. Just one, though. A lot of room for that in my pants. An empty gas can. Am I going to have to do gas management? It is a strong possibility at this point. Like someone had to hide their habits.
A true Catholic always strives to keep lowly temptations at bay.
No, they don't.
Obviously, Carl thought, someone in this house wasn't doing a good job at upholding the Holy Bible's teachings.
Not met many Catholics, have you? I went to school in a Catholic town. Oh, there were more bars than churches.
An aging car was parked here. Carl could picture the notary's heavy sedan with a huge back seat large enough to fit the whole family.
All right, let me out. And ignore the fact that there's a demon closing every door behind me. And by ignore, I mean prepare myself for the inevitability of facing this demon and slaying him in one-on-one combat. All right, I need to drop some shit. I don't even know why I have a water bottle. I'm not dying from dehydration. Put you in there, put you. I don't need cigarettes either. They take up like no room, but I'm going to put them in here anyway. Yeah. Alright, hopefully I can find some string in here.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Shut up,
What
Carl.
was even the point of locking your door? If everyone hid their key in the same place. Carl was starting to feel like his investigator life lacked challenge. The house smelled like incense, the kind that reminds you of the good Lord, of peace.
Of grandmothers.
Religion was very influential throughout Quebec many years ago. Indeed, it was surprising that Carl did not come across a single chapel since arriving here.
I'm not going to lie, when I first saw that, I thought that said La Dude. And I was going to be very entertained. Hello? Still no one on the camera. The phone. Same thing if you don't think about it. Ooh, fire starter. No demons out the window, right? This is a weird sink. I'm gonna start a fire in the oven. No, this isn't Cataclysm. Ah,
Good Paul VI, appearing papal.
as
His
popes
crooked fingers
are
gave
wont
the
to do.
impression he was about to bestow a miracle.
Or the Pope's throwing gang signs,
The
another
perfect
alternative.
cookie-cutter Catholic family, most likely attending church every Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Hello, small human. I'm here to steal all your stuff. Hope you don't mind. Oh my god.
Who knew that giraffes thrived in the North Pole? The craze for toys was stupefying.
I want it. It's mine now. Can't stop me.
Love of religion and ancestors was rooted deep inside the hearts of Canadians of old, to which the Bedards appeared to be closely related.
The child does not
The
have a
family's mother
flash.
must have spent her
flashlight?
days washing
Light
the
switch.
filth off her kids' diapers.
There's no light in the baby's room. That is terrifying.
The empty cradle sent an eerie feeling down Carl's spine, as if minutes ago someone just grabbed the baby and made a run for it.
And then we crashed into them and they died. I'm freezing to death. Apparently this house isn't very warm. I need to get back to the store and not die. Hello? Do you have any goods from bingo? I apparently don't care about the bingo. Ooh. Pie. I like pie. Marie's diary.
Jean-Luc
Here we
Bédard
go.
had without a doubt been the closest man in the village to William Hamilton, otherwise known as Uncle Willie.
Ugh. August 16th. I have a diary just like Mom. Unlike her, though, I don't wear a long face when writing. But I do love to write about my thoughts. And about Martin, most of all. I love talking about him. I think he loves me, too. Just like in Romeo and Juliet, people don't like it when I see him. Only because he's a blay. But just like in the story, nothing can stand in the way of true love. August 18th. I lost appetite. I can't sleep anymore. Every waking hour, intense shivers run through my body. Dad's making me see Dr. Bupre, with his big hands touching me everywhere, his foul breath exhaling all over my face. Yuck. I'm not sick. I'm in love. I love Martin so much. There's nothing I like better than thinking about us playing together like we always do. I wonder if you found the key I lost the other day. It was pretty sad when I did, because it's for his dad's garden shed, and Martin has always been afraid of him. I think Martin's dad is a bit like Dad's god. The key fell in a burrow next to the shed, I know. Poor Martin, he cried like a baby, but I still love him. We'll get there one day. I closed the diary. We'll never know what the rest that she wanted to tell us are. Works of art from a future artist, who may or may not be dead. Hello? I was expecting something horrifying when I turned on my flashlight, not gonna lie. Journal entry. I'll check my journal eventually. Ooh, Sylvie's diary.
The Bedards had vacated the premises. Carl gathered they would be of no help.
Dang. August 14th. Jean-Luc never had a knack for mathematics. Try as he might, he'll never realize that he simply cannot be the father of the child I'm bearing, but... Whoops. How can I be sure? I have to keep this a secret at least until the time is right when it'll be safe. Ooh, boy. August 16th. Dr. Bupre told me it would start showing soon, that I couldn't keep it hidden forever. Gotta muster courage, he said, with his usual condescending tone. Courage to face what's coming. He doesn't get it at all. For him, I just had some childish affair. He doesn't realize I brought eternal damnation upon myself. September 14th. Marie is very sick and Jean-Luc plunges into despair. I told him nothing about the evil growing inside me. Sometimes I get the feeling he can see right through me. I'm Marie's suffering and I'm the one to blame. Oh Lord Almighty, why do children have to pay for their parents' sins? September 24th. Marie has recovered, but there's something really gloomy about her now. She always seems so sad. Maybe she caught a glimpse of what dying is like. What if she's an unhappy child now because of me? Jean-Luc truly honored me 2 nights ago. If the baby makes it, maybe Dr. Bupre could convince him it was born prematurely. It's my only way out. October 11th. Heading to Lac Saint-Jean tomorrow to visit Jean-Luc's mother. I need to. The situation is untenable now and we fear the worst. And then everybody died. Apparently. Seems to be a running theme here. Music?
Dreamcatchers originated from First Nations legends. They were used to trap nightmares.
I remember being told to make those in kindergarten. Weird times. Ah, my favorite show. All my wood's in the car. Car, give me my wood back. I need it in my pocket. Need it in my pocket. Thank you. Alright, time to go not die. Whew. Shut the door. Ah. I can't jump inside, otherwise I would jump on the sofa. Nose change in the cracks. No! We'll never get our money. What's this? How do they draw the sun? Oh. Yeah, I hadn't noticed that before. That is not how Etch-a-Sketches work. That's wire. I've done it! Victory has been acquired. Let's go. This is all I needed from this way, I think. Go, go, go! To the house! Got no time to turn around. Okay, fine, I'll turn around. Forward! I need the key. It's probably important. Probably. Hopefully, otherwise I'm wasting my time. I wonder what it'd feel like to go frolicking through the woods. And then Carl died in a horrible car accident. Again. I thought the, whoa. Did I see something? No. All right, back in the car. Damn trees getting in my way. So many bumps on this road. This road is not safe. Hopefully I went the right way. Ugh, a bridge. This is definitely not the same bridge I just went across, but the same way I went. Yeah, this is entirely different. I need to go back this way. Make a turn. Scrape my front bumper. It'll be fine. I don't need headlights in this weather. You can hear the wheels on the wood. That's kind of cool. All right. I actually need to make this turn. I cannot drift as well as I would have. I like how crashing makes me feel better. It increases my stress levels every time. Makes my stress feel so much better. All right, here we are. At least I think this is where we're supposed to go. Whoa! Yeah, well, yeah, this is where we're supposed to be. All right. Let's go get this key. Come to me, key.
A key? What could it be for?
Who
Garden
knows?
shed? Carl couldn't reach it with his arm alone, but he had more than a few tricks up his sleeve to pick it up.
Yeah, why are you now just now talking about another empty ass can? A chainsaw that doesn't work. I'll never get a chainsaw. A hammer. What am I going to be hammering? A wolf? No. No wolves want to challenge my authority. They know better. They saw what I did to their brothers. They went to go tell on me to the Yeti. There's a lot more than just wood in there, but I'm going to ignore that and put my hatchet in my hands. Hatchet. You're the only one for me, deadly weapon. All right. I have the hammer. There was that one stone I needed to move with the crowbar. But I don't know if it was actually important or not. Whoa. So I'ma just go this way. Sorry, I was just checking the time. If I got really quiet there for a second. as I was moving away from the microphone. I still got 20 minutes. I can get this to 2 hours. Oh. There is no future this way. Only death. Only the great beyond.
There was only void where the road should be.
The void.
Carl hated dead ends. He felt trapped. It was as if the road had drowned in the lake. He would have to find help by another road.
Well, good thing there's several of them.
That meant the car sunk down just a little while ago. Now where the hell could the passengers possibly have gone?
To hell.
Right until that point, Carl had believed that the object of this crossbow hunting had been a ravenous wolf who was terrorizing
1 second.
in the village. But as he noticed the height at which the bolts had been fired, he concluded that the beast had to have been as tall as a man on his feet, not unlike a gorilla. The thought was chilling.
The Yeti. The Wendigo. I knew it. Oh, Ranger Manual. Appears to be Wilford Roy. This is Wilford
Someone
Roy.
must have dropped this in a hurry, but whoever did was heading into the woods. Carl's tracking instincts were quickly kicking in.
I'm coming after you, Yeti. After I take a picture of this. This will go good on my Instagram. Prepare for battle. We ride! Or not. Huh. Ah, my brain!
Carl knew why he was suddenly shivering. He was going back to the realm of visions. Carl had no issue recognizing the spirit-like figures, but he couldn't figure out what they wanted from him.
I like the curls.
The phantom, freed of reality's shackles, vanished in the forest. Earlier, Carl had witnessed a tragedy that befell it.
I thought the ice was moving. Well. Spirit Lady fell into the void.
The further Carl moved away from the ice block, the more his senses came back to him.
Well, we're not going that way. Demons live that way. We're not hunting demons, we're hunting Yetis. I told you they were real. I told you they were real. But no one believed me. People thought it was all just a joke. A really bad joke. In order to give me something to talk about while I was running through the forest like a madman. But no! Is the real enemy. They're real. You all know it. You all know it. I guess the only thing left for us here is that one place with the crowbar that I needed. The rock. Which I believe was somewhere in these here woods. This is a bad idea. Away we go. After I finish loading. There we go. Where, oh, where was that one rock at? Don't mind, my voice just broke a little. It happens from time to time after I talk a lot. And streaming means you must talk. I think it was down here, right?
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
No, this is new. Well, since he's just now talking about the skin-stinging cold, I still have quite a lot of time left. This guy can take a lot of cold death. Ooh, this is new, is it? I mean, this is new. Ah! I don't care about the backpack, though, apparently. I think I'm on the right track. Yep, there it is. I knew it was here. Keep an eye out for the Wendigo. The Yetigo. The Yindisquatch. Give me your secrets. A talisman. Do I give it to you guys? Do you want a talisman? Nope. Well, that's mysterious. Well, back to the car. Hopefully we don't die on the way down. Am I going the right way? Okay, here we are. This is the way to the road. I'm decent at directions. It's one of my few superpowers. Oh, my brain. What's this? Fragiles. I thought that was dynamite. I am now very disappointed. Boo! Alright. To the car. There's my baby. Let's get out of here, buddy. Take me to the store where I can stop dying from cold. Good thing I don't have to eat or drink. Don't know why I have all of these water bottles and pieces of steak in my trunk. I'll find a use for them eventually. Alright, let's go hop into the store for a little bit to get our heat up.
The murder weapon. What was that doing there, Carl wondered. Hamilton must have been determined to keep some information secret to post this key. Shame he got unlucky. Everything made sense now. Poor Hamilton's denunciation was interrupted, and he figured it would be best to lock everything up and send the key to his correspondent, who would receive the box later on. Clever, but not enough.
Because I got
what
it.
happens to ordinary people playing spy.
It is as a citizen of Her Majesty and the free economic chambers of the world that I must address what follows to the proper authorities. The worst is happening at this very moment. I cannot write at length, but I'm requesting immediate help from my country. I believe the free world is in grave danger. As a member of my community, the
cold
Honorable...
was burning Carl. He would not hold up much longer.
I know,
He
Carl.
had to warm himself.
I know, Carl. He cannot write at length, but he will put all of the honorifics before your name. Important, okay? Whew. I was actually about to die. Ah. Not very safe. Oh. Was not prepared for this inevitable. Oh. Sherry wine. That'll be delicious. Later. That bothers me. How dare you be the on position? How dare you? There's so much music playing. Ba bum bum. Ba ba ba. Maybe I can fill some gas. No, this is the wrong way. Empty gas cans. Maybe I can fill these. Gas pumps. Nope. Boop, boop. I have a gun. That's safe, probably. Alright, let's get to the east. Or west? The other side of town, the other bridge that I took. We got 10 more minutes. Chevrolet, actually. The Chevrolet car. My favorite off-brand. Just like Kona Cola. Not as good as Nuka, though. I do love me some radiation on my teeth. Oh, boy. Yeah. Drifting! Ugh. Not as good as drifting as I would have hoped. Alright, right up the stairs, Carl. Don't let me down, buddy. You can do this, Carl. Close enough. Alright, arm yourself. That is not a weapon, Carl. This is a weapon, sort of, but not what we need. There you go. Dr. Beaupre's clinic. What's Beaupre? I guess they didn't put the accent on his name. Ugh. Why do you all suck at hiding keys? Wood. I don't need it.
There should be a law forbidding doctors from falling sick.
It is illegal. Medical emergency in town. The doctor there is sick. I'll be back soon. If he dies, I won't be returning. I'll have to replace him. And he never came back.
In spite of Dr. Beaupre's goodwill, the place didn't look much like a physician's office. It could easily be mistaken for a sewing shop.
Or a random house. Another option. Ah, potatoes. Do you not have any lights, sir? No, just a fireplace, I guess. I'll start a fire. Oh. Wait a second. Nope, let me back in. I thought that was a lamp. Alright, starting a fire. Oof. Saved the game. Oh, I need another magnet. Ooh.
For the one-eyed, or for other vision problems, the eye patch was the way to go.
The eye patch is superior. I learned that from my boss.
Carl got the trembles as he imagined the excruciating pain that kind of scalpel could no doubt inflict.
Take it. We need it for a
Within
hunt.
these miserable walls, patients probably felt more like in a slaughterhouse than in a doctor's office.
Little difference. My nightmare. How much do I weigh? Apparently nothing. It doesn't look too big, this big from here. Is baby Earth. Doctor is apparently fascinated by history. Medical. Oh boy.
Someone had lost a few liters of blood here. Carl's first thought had been a lumber accident.
What?
Someone's hand cut by a saw, or a hunting accident. In any case, whoever had lost all this blood couldn't have gone far. Perhaps they were already dead.
Don't talk like that, Carl. It scares me. They're in a cool, dry place with a constant temperature, they said. It's all dead now. Frozen to death.
A chamber pot. Fortunately for Carl, inspecting it wouldn't further this particular investigation.
I will read these medical files, though. This is definitely fine. Unknown woman. I never did quite catch her name. Man called her Laure. She had a neck wound. There was so much blood. The bullet had done a lot of damage, probably hitting the cerebellum. It was hopeless. She had a cardiac arrest. Men had found her like this, they said, but I doubt it. But in a small town like this, it's usually best to turn a blind eye. I've been told to step back from sending out the death certificate. This whole thing sickens me. Roseramo. No medical explanation whatsoever we can explain why old Roser is still alive. As we in the trade say, the only way to cure him is to kill him. And then he did. Sylvie Bedard. All of her symptoms point to the same root cause. She's pregnant. She refuses it. She denies it. Willing to bet her husband is not the father. Let's just hope it's not Everett Lockhart, though, or she would have an illegitimate child and a syphilis on her hands. Oof. And a syphilis.
There was no doubt that the doctor and Hamilton knew each other very well.
William Joseph Hamilton. Audie can't be cured. Chronic foot pain. Can't walk long distances. Rich, I'll cure him of that one day. A true doctor. Well, that's all I cared about from that, apparently. Now that I'm done committing more crimes, not to be confused with war crimes, let's read his diary. Communist Manifesto.
A communist manifesto. Only a few years ago, this type of allegiance meant prison time. And even at present, the Western world was very wary of the Soviet threat. Why would the doctor own such a book?
Either he was a communist or he just liked books. That's another option.
Dr. Beaupre had done his medical studies quite far from here. He was surely one of the first students out of the new campus to settle on the mountainside.
I mean, he does have all these history books. Possibly just likes books. And locking a door isn't enough. Can I go in? Hello? Nope. That door apparently doesn't exist. All right. Oh, that's the front door. Please use the other door. Or not, that's actually the side door. Neat. Take your trash tape, apparently. Not these empty bottles in the snow. What about your shit shed? A lantern. I'll take a shit lantern any day. Well, all right.
Great care had to be taken searching this place full of oddities. Everything was important. The decor itself told a story.
I'm not done here, am I? All right, back into the doctor's office. What did I miss? Many pictures. Isabelle Beaupre. The hell? Oh, I missed this. No. No, I'm done. I'm done committing crimes. Well, sort of.
Doctors used light-reflecting frontal mirrors to look inside the patient's cavities. That was a bit unsettling. But back then, it was pretty much always the case with medicine.
It's a little bit
The
unsettling.
good doctor, flanked by his beautiful spouse. Pure happiness, captured on cardstock. Carl recognized this woman's soulful eyes. Was it Dr. Beaupre who had hit him head-on at the village border? Nobody kills a rich patient to start a revolution. It didn't make any sense. He had to dig deeper still to understand. Luckily, that was Carl Faubert's specialty.
But I don't have a shovel. You wouldn't let me take it, Carl. Alright, am I done here? Tell me, Carl, am I done? Are you going to yell at me as I try to leave?
Carl felt like he knew the doctor
Okay.
now. His belongings had spoken lengths about him. But what Carl had heard worried him.
The doctor was a doctor, man. That's about all we gathered. With a dead person in his house. Not a, well, yeah, kind of. It's in hello, hello. How are you? Let me just do a 1,000,000-point turn on my way out of this driveway, quote-unquote driveway. Oh, can continue on this road looking for more houses to burglarize. Who's next? You. This is out. This isn't a house, but it's what I'm going to be doing. After this loading screen, of course. What y'all got here? A house. Rosaire's house. Is that the old person that wasn't dying ever? That's interesting. Poor Cinderblock. Come on. Oh, man. One of the few people that doesn't keep their key right next to the thing that's locked. Alright. Time to walk into this creepy house.
Oh, mon bonhomme. Fais là, l'étrange.
Hi!
Je m'attendais pas à ce qu'un étrange retontisse par ici. Moi te dire, je prends plus de chance depuis que ça rôde dans ce bout-là. J'ai ma carabine au bout du doigt, et puis bang, 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 si ça s'approche.
Is it the Yeti? Is it the Yeti, sir? Also, did you see how I dodged that bullet like a fucking champion? You know what? I'll have to talk to you later, sir. Almost got killed, right? No, I matrixed that. Fortunately, I just saved. But unfortunately, I actually have to go.
Tu marches, tu marches, tu marches. Tu sens des pieds.
It's pretty bad timing, but this is the way things are. It's 9 o'clock, I have to go do things. Ugh. Sorry, Peason. Thank you for stopping by, though. I feel like this game still has a couple hours left,
Oyez, oyez, y a un petit gars d'écarté dans ma maison.
so I'll have to come back and do that later. Probably within the next few days, maybe over the weekend. That'll be nice. But anyway, thank y'all for hanging out. I'll try to get uploads going, get rolling again over the next few days. Hopefully. Alrighty, though. Have a good night.